Now this the second time I started a video since I think I did his video series. Damian Dunlap, Mr. Low Fat on Body Space. No Snitches on Twitter with an extra S. Send to Be Fat on Twitter and Instagram. Oh yeah, make sure you check out I'mLarge.com. Send me an email or put it in the comment where you see this video at, and help me start uploading videos. I should be done middle of May to end of May with the site. I'm just making it like a secondary. Like I said before, I don't trust YouTube. But anyway, like before, I said OTG. I should have called before I made this recap of this other video here. My brother gave me a shirt. Remind me of the Tourist Fitness guy shirt. Man, I can't remember nobody's names. Good content, Tourist Fitness. On YouTube. Don't type it in Google. I think somebody else called it still Tourist Fitness too. So anyway, I started on the 20th, which is approaching in 4 days. I started a new 30 days of squatting, which I've seen other people doing the same program. I want to grind my legs out. I want to lose 15 pounds, more 15 pounds. That means I will have lost 55 pounds. I just want to actually get my legs, get some of this fat off my back, and I'll be happy, you know. And then I'm gonna focus on my arms, which I did a little experiment, and it came up real good within 2 weeks. So probably the end of May, I'm gonna focus on that for that arm challenge. It's December, so I'll be looking pretty good around my December 5th, my birthday. So December 5th, I know I'll be looking real good. So this is gonna be a story. I'm gonna tell you about this happened a long time ago, so it ain't exactly how it happened, because you know I'm old now. But I forgot the name of this. When I think of it, when I drive by there, I tell you the name of this Catholic school. But I seen a girl get swooped up from the bus stop with her little Catholic gear on. Them guys had to be like maybe 18 to 25. Swooped her up. She was always, let me just tell you something. If you're from anywhere, think about it, you can't say you're from the hood, from any place, you need not to do the same thing over and over. And especially if you're a black individual, you need not to take the same route. You a fool to take the same route over and over. So you kind of know, you see, I seen I think I was like 11th grade. I think she wasn't maybe a year under me. Very attractive girl. She looked like she was mixed with Hispanic and black or something. Her little thing on, little skirt. Like I said, she's a really attractive girl. On a bus stop, we all on it's same ritual. Dudes pull up, grabs her, quick. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Right? I don't know what happened. I think I saw her again about 4 months later on the bus. This time I see her on the bus. She kind of changed, right? It's like nothing really happened, but she kind of changed. She's like more, I don't know. I wasn't none of my business happen. That's the first time I seen somebody get swooped up, and I seen it again. That's back then. They was snatching girls off the street. So then, this is the truth. Some of the girls I went to elementary school with, because I went to Florida when I came back, I was in high school. So these girls was pregnant in like the 10th grade. I'm like, man, I didn't know these was 25, 30-year-old dudes. So you got these dudes, which I know they still happen to this day, right, hang out to schools, the high school, I guess even the junior high schools, and them girls get impressed by the vehicles they have. Dudes get them pregnant. And then you got the pimps. That's happened to in-law of mine. But maybe I tell that story another time, because it gives me very upset. You have to watch. I just hate to say this. You have to watch everything. You have to watch people around kids. Some people are just nasty and perverted to the max. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you this story. So, I used to be a foster parent. And if somebody follow me on Facebook, you see like, hey, Dad, those are actually most, because my sons are small. Them grown mans now are my foster sons, right? And they can tell you, them dudes can do push-ups. Because when they used to be bad, I make them do push-ups in the store, bowling alley, anywhere, right? And what had also happened, we used to challenge each other. So 2 years ago, even out of shape, I can push-up master. Anyway, man, I've got my train of thought that quick. Tell you this story. Man, I'm about to make part 2. I'm telling you about some push-ups. And, I'm telling you about the, so anyway, foster, so why I'm telling you this. So at one point, I had 3 white Spanish, and it was white. You see my big black self. And I have 3 girls. I was in Palmdale at the time. My wife, I told her that I didn't want to be left alone with these little girls. So she leaves Sierra with me. That's her niece. I know Sierra since she was a kid. So that time I was taking Sierra to middle school. Sierra always been around me. So what had happened was she says, Uncle, I don't want to stay here no more. I said, okay, I don't know why you want to go down there with your daddy, right? Because dude didn't take baths. He preached take a bath once a week. And that's, anyway, he said something. He used to go bowling with me. And we got stuck on the 405 for 2 hours. And I explained to him why the coach at church, why we broke away from there, because they was doing weird stuff sexually. So he said, that's blue blood. What I mean weird stuff sexually. It was having sex with their own relatives. That group. So he says blue blood. And he acted like it was all right. So you know what I did? Immediately called his wife. Right? And I said, hey, son, this dude is out of the chain. And he was serious. Guess what? So I'm backtracking. So now, see his daughter. And he said, I want my daughter back at home. I said, okay. Then I'm thinking nothing about it. I said, see, you're gonna want to come back. I had this big old house. She can do what she want. Or she go to school. Food. She played with the little girls. And I mean, it was peaceful up there. I guess, kids might miss their mom and daddy. But next thing I know, Uncle, I want to come back. You gotta ask your pops and mom, man. You left. So guess what happened? She got molested by her pops. Yep. So the girl I raised was under my care, went back to her pops and molested. And with the better, he has like 5 daughters. 3 of them been molested. The ones that haven't just got kind of lucky, and they was too little. So the one he had actually went under his care, and that's how it all brought it. The grandmother overheard a conversation that the daughter was having on the phone, saying, "I'm sorry, Sierra. I'm sorry that happened to you." And so, what happened to you? And that's when the ball went rolling. So I'm just telling you, you gotta. And if you one of them dudes that do that, you need to get your ass killed. That's just point blank. And they don't get no time. You can sell drugs, get 10 years. You harm a kid, get it 2 years. Come on now, this is ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. So that's, going off the thing. Old dudes riding around the high school. People used to, I don't know if they still do that. I ain't really heard about it, but if they do still ride around the high school and middle schools, but I don't know people snatching people up right now, because now if you notice they got all these cameras everywhere, they can actually find you. I know in Europe, in England, they got cameras everywhere. They been had that, but over here they got cameras everywhere. So you be a fool. So I'm about to end this. I don't know if I put the Rock sister story up. I'm gonna look. That's a good story about the female gangbangers in Compton, and I'll tell you this other story later, maybe next week. Anyway, just gotta be careful. Don't do the same patterns. I can't think of no. You shouldn't do that. When I was a Cavalry Scout, we always had exit points, backup point. Even in life, you should have a backup. You know, always. So I'm telling you, like I'm large or Daily Motion. When what? Because your laptop might go out. So put your media on a couple other things. Same thing you do with your pictures. Don't leave them all on your phone. Put them on Facebook, Photo Bucket, whatever. You can make it private. I don't know if you can make private on Instagram, but whatever media you can make. What's the name of this? It's another service, the cloud service they got. Put them on there, but put them on 2 to 3 different types of storage things. Anyway, you know what? What I do, also I tell people how you can make a little extra change. I have made decent money. Let me just say this. People like back a few years ago, people like didn't realize you can make money online. Like if you're on Facebook all day, Twitter all day, you can make some extra money, pay a couple bills. Have a wonderful day in your neighborhood.